Will Howard, quarterback, the Ohio State. Will, how's the transition been for you?
It's been awesome. I mean, the guys really took me in. They welcomed me. It's been really smooth. I had a couple of other transfers I came in with. Quinshon Judkins and Caleb Downs, Julian Sand, and we've all kind of leaned on each other and kind of helped each other with the transition process. But it's been great, man. I love the city. I love the guys, and the locker room's been really impressive.
Well, how's the system at Ohio State different from Kent State? I'm not asking you to give away your game.
Yeah.
Some things people shouldn't.
Yeah, I think the things that Coach Kelly is bringing to the system is going to be really exciting. Because I think in the Ohio State offense that we've had for the last couple years, we kept a lot of the terminology the same, but Coach Kelly just kind of brought in kind of some new wrinkles into some stuff. And I think I'm excited. It's a pro style, but with some elements of the West Coast, from Coach Kelly. So it's cool. It's kind of a little bit of mix of everything.
What's your height weight now?
I am 6'4", 235 right now.
You feel good about 235?
I feel really good about that. Yeah, I was about 242, 245 last year, and when I got to Ohio State, I was about 245. Put on a little portal weight, and then ended up getting down to like 235, which is my goal weight. So that's where they want me at, where I want me at.
I know you've been known to run.
Yeah. I definitely can run a little bit. That's part of my game. It's not the part of my game, but it's a part of my game.
What's your speed?
I hit 20.9 miles an hour the other day, which, I don't know what that correlates to in terms of like a 40 speed or anything, but yeah, no doubt. But that was pretty good. If I can hit 21, that'd be awesome.
Now you have that freshman wide receiver from South Florida.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, he's a special kid, man. He the way he goes about his business, he doesn't seem like an 18-year-old at all, and he certainly doesn't look like one. He's a specimen. He's an unbelievable player, and a great kid too. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do this year.
How have you messed with Quinshon Judkins and Caleb Downs, SEC, the center?
Yeah. So Seth and I actually went to dinner together, like on my official visit. It was the day I committed to Ohio State, and I was trying to, and Coach Day brought me with him and was like, hey, let's try and go get this center. So. I went to dinner with him. We talked it out. I had played him in the Sugar Bowl in 2022, so we had we had known each other a little bit. But being able to get down and sit down with him, and we've gotten pretty close. Me and Quinshon have definitely become pretty close. Like he's a good buddy of mine, and I love that dude, man. He's really embraced the change and the culture at Ohio State, and he's pushing himself to be uncomfortable, and Caleb too. Caleb's a special player, but all of us transfers kind of leaned on each other a little bit, and those guys from the Southeast are trying to get used to the north a little bit. When they first saw the snow on the ground, I think it was a little new to them, but yeah, no, they're great, man. They're great.
Will, what's the best part of your passing game?
I'd say my accuracy. I think I'm pretty accurate with the ball. I think I make good decisions too. And I think with my accuracy comes anticipation too. I think that's one of the best parts is if I'm throwing a comeback, I'm going to throw it before he's even into his cut, and that's, I think, one of the best parts of my game and what I'm trying to continue to improve on.
Who is the person at Kansas State that entered Manhattan, and who is that person now?
Oh, I'm a different person, completely different person. I entered there as an 18-year-old boy, and now I left as a 22-year-old man, and I'm so thankful for all of my time there. My brother's there still. I talk to Coach Kleiman all the time. I'm still very close with everyone there, and there's no love lost. They kind of just knew I needed to take a step for me.
What was the best advice, some of the best advice you learned about being a quarterback, and who's the person who told you that advice?
That's actually, man, that's a really good question. I've gotten some tidbits from a ton of people over the years, but one of the best points I ever got was from a high school coach, and he just talked to me about how the quarterback, you're the field general out there, and everybody's looking at you. And when he said that to me, I kind of, I always wanted to be a leading by example and doing the right thing, but I sometimes didn't really think about how far that reached. And he said, listen, everybody's going to go as you go. And when he said that, I kind of realized how important your demeanor and just every little thing that you do is, as a quarterback, because everyone's looking at you all the time.
Yeah, the next time you looked in the mirror, it was different.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You got to check yourself a little bit for sure.
How's Coach Day? How do you like Coach Day, and what's his style of coaching you?
I like Coach Day a lot. He's an intense coach. He's going to get on you and be in your ear the whole time, which I love. I need that, and he's been hard on me. But him and Coach Kelly really, I think, balance each other out well. Coach Kelly's a little more of a he's not going to scream and yell, but he's gonna talk to you, and Coach Day's a little more of a louder, outspoken kind of a coach. But the way they both coach kind of complements each other really well, and the two of them between the two of them, I'm getting some of the best coaching I've ever gotten, some of the best coaching I could get at this level for sure.
Will, have you been here before?
I have. I was here last year.
So what have you learned last year? What are you trying to learn from these Mannings this year?
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up just as much from these guys as I can. Even out there when I'm seeing them coach the middle school kids, I'm trying to see what Peyton's, what he's doing, how he's talking to everyone, because you can take anything from those guys. They all have done it at the highest level for a ton of years, and this year I'm a lot more comfortable. I know a lot of these guys, a lot of I know Peyton, I know Eli now. It's a lot more natural, and I'm a little more settled in this year.
Will, last question. What would you like to tell the Ohio State fans as you prepare for the season?
Man, it's natty or bust this year, man. We're coming for it all. We're gonna beat the team up north and win that national championship. So let's go.
Hey, thank you, Will. Look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.